content creators, and Scout just blew the competition apart. And Aj Assassin, we have got an interview with Goldie Boy from S8UL, followed up by highly anticipated Valorant with all our S8UL content creators.
Absolutely. I mean, today is a very, very exciting day, not only because of the fact that we are going to be joined by Goldie by himself,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it is all our favorite game, Valorant, which is going to be played by your all-time favorite SHUL creators. So, really looking forward to the Valorant matchup, but at the same time, before we start up with Valorant, we have a very, very, sort of emotional as well, I would say, because,
Yeah.
Goldie Bhai, he's one of the reasons why we are having the SHUL Gaming Festival for all the lovely fans. So, yeah, without further ado, let's quickly invite Goldie Bhai to join us for the talk show.
Hello.
Goldie Bhai, how are you feeling?
Hello, I'm good. आप बताइए कैसे हैं CCV, SSN, how are you guys doing?
ओह ब्रिलियंट ब्रिलियंट आई मीन अब आपके साथ जुड़ गए हैं, आपको हम क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं, मेक्स इट ऑल द मोर बेटर। तो इसलिए इंटरव्यू की शुरुआत करते हैं गोल्डी भाई। आई थिंक
Great.
विद द मोस्ट प्रेवलेंट, सबसे दिलचस्पी क्वेश्चन जो ऑलरेडी इट इज द टॉक ऑफ द टाउन, हर कोई इसके बारे में बात कर चुका है। हमने खुद थक भाई से, मॉटल भाई से, वी हैड आस्क्ड इट डे बिफोर यस्टरडे, लेकिन आपसे भी पूछना पड़ेगा। एस इट विल winning the award, the movies award for the global impact on mobile gaming, it's a big achievement internationally, it's a big achievement। and India को एक और बार आप international stage पे आपकी organization proud करते हुए, what are your personal and professional thoughts about it?
So personally, it's like too much overwhelming to be honest. I mean, like we did not expect this coming honestly so early. We're just 4 years into the game, and things have been too much overwhelming in the response from not just Indian community now, just from international community and award functions too. We have been blessed and obliged to have this, and we take it with all humility and probably want to take it further. And professionally, yes, it's a big feat for us and a huge badge of honor on our portfolio too. And getting the second recognition on the international stage, it's like who wouldn't be happy? India ka tiranga New York में या LA में amongst the giants of gaming industry who we have looked upon and who we have always taken inspiration from, and you know competing with them and then winning it, it's like just the cherry on the cake, and it's too good.
Absolutely, Goldie Bhai. It definitely is an overwhelming emotion. But at the same time, हम SATL गेमिंग फेस्टिवल की बात करें तो हम ऑलरेडी एक सिग्निफिकेंट माइलस्टोन अचीव कर चुके हैं इवन बिफोर
जी.
द टूर्नामेंट और द इवेंट हैज स्टार्टेड ऑलरेडी। 15,000 टिकट्स ऑलरेडी सोल्ड आउट। आपके थॉट्स क्या है इसके बारे में?
So the current number is 22,600 as we speak. We are,
वाओ।
yeah. So I mean, like today also, I was doing my live stream and I was uh, too overwhelmed while asking with my interacting with my audience and asking them how many of you are coming, and people were like, they don't have the tickets and they want to register now. So I requested Mr. Ishan to just open a few more tickets, and probably will be opening up another 5,000 set
Yeah.
of registrations starting
वाओ।
commencing tomorrow. But it's surreal, and it's honestly, I mean, like sometimes it's feel like how do we give it back? Honestly, we give our 100%, our creators, the entire family, a schedule team, Mortal Thug, everyone behind the scene. We try to give our 100% to the creators, to the audience, but I mean, like it feels surreal. How do we give it back? But honestly, with all our heart and intent, wherever it will take, our need will be 100% there to give it back to the people who for this immense love and support.
There is certainly a lot of immense love and support. Goldiva, you just mentioned, people looking out for the tickets. So as you mentioned that they are dropping out, and yes, that is true, ladies and gentlemen. सारे जो हम सब के साथ अभी जुड़े हुए हैं, if you are looking forward to the tickets today, tomorrow, and a couple of days after, per day, we will be releasing 1,000 more tickets. So make sure you attend the S8UL Gaming Festival taking place in Manpho Convention Center on the 28th and the 29th of July in Bangalore. But of course, milestone तो हमने hit कर लिया है. But this entire festival, Goldie Bhai of SATL and the esports club, the two organizations really powering it. We could not have done it without the assistance of corporations, who have helped us out and assisted us. Corporations such as Lenovo, Intel, and Mogo. All of these corporations indulging in जो हमारे gaming के events हैं, esports के events हैं. What are your thoughts on so much corporate interest being shown finally in India towards esports?
So to be honest, just a short story, small. I mean, like me and Thug decided on this S8UL fest. It wasn't supposed to be a fest, rather than it was supposed to be a get together in 2021, and we planned to get all the creators to go or some Lonavala kind of place. I have a small award kind of function within our creators and make some content, do some live streams there. But to be honest, it was taking a lot of budget at that time also. uh, Honestly, the idea started so small and we started working on it, and without without any giving any thoughts, when me animation Ishan bhai had a talk about the same, about the ideation and doing this festival. We had no clue where this all this big bags will come from and how will we manage. But to be honest, we're very, very thankful to Lenovo, Mogo, ACT, YouTube. I mean, like, and the other sponsors who have pitched in. And I mean, like, I'm pretty sure as a host, we won't let them down, and very
Yeah.
thankful to the sponsors to trust us. And probably this trust won't get laid down, because it's not just a one-time festival happening and going off. It's just the beginning of a new IP or a new festival, which is going to be marking like a real festival every year on everyone's calendar. So we'll be always grateful to these sponsors, and always have them as the first priority in our heart for the further events too.
Absolutely, Goldie bhai. Talk about fans as well, right? Like itna sab hum unke liye kar rahe hain, and they're it's definitely sure for the fact that they're not gonna let any of these brands down as well. They are gonna come in numbers, and they are gonna actually enjoy this festival to its fullest. But talking a bit more about your fans as well. Your fans adore your stream, Goldie bhai, for your positivity and that charm and that personality. इतनी positivity कैसे लाते हो? Like we all know that as gamers, फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग हो जाता है कभी कभी, बड़ा स्टिल एकदम पॉजिटिव रहते हो, एकदम हैप्पी रहते हो. कैसे कर लेते हो ये?
So see, for me, gaming is I don't know, streaming and gaming is probably people see it like a profession. For me, it's not a profession. I mean, like, honestly, I switched on from a family business to this and took it as a business, and now running as a main time. But when initially early days, 1 or 2 years when I was in the business and working back and forth with my family business here and there, so my family business was already a very stressful kind of a business. We are into manufacturing and things. So game has always been a kind of thing which a person plays to relieve its stress. And if I talk about YouTube or any social media space, उधर लोग आते हैं to अपना stress relief करने के. They want to watch something जहाँ पे they can relieve their stress, they can have a bit of smile on their face, probably they can enjoy the moment. And probably that's what keeps me going. I mean, like, जितना भी we have, there is one thing which I ask all my creators also. कितना भी problem हो, कितना भी, whatever you're going through, that shall pass. But your purpose here to come on screen and to to face all these lakhs and millions of people is to give them happiness, and those moments of hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, whatever time you're spending, has to be joyful, has to be honest, and has to be purposeful. So that's what keeps
Right.
us going to. I mean, like, and मेरा तो सिंपल सा एस्पेक्ट है कि गेम में मुझे ज़्यादा खेलना आता नहीं है, तो उसमें भी अगर मैं मुंह चढ़ाऊंगा तो कोई देखने नहीं आएगा. So let's be, and that's how we are, you know, in real life too. And why not just be what you are and let people be the judge. And thank you. I'm always thankful to the audience for showing so much love and pumping me off to play better every time we do. So yeah, it keeps me
Mhm.
running here.
Gaming definitely does. लेकिन आप तो you can call yourself a jack of all trades. आपने esports industry में as an leveling up entrepreneur who has now reached the big stages, you have done everything. Gaming, content creation, management of personal as well. तो ये सब कुछ हैंडल करते हुए branching out yourself, जैसा आपने कहा कि so many people not only watch you for enjoyment, लेकिन सीखने के लिए भी आपकी स्ट्रीम्स में ज्वाइन इन करते हैं. सो व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू गिव टू एन एस्पायरिंग गेमर हु और अ यंग गेमर हु इज वाचिंग यू विद अ सेंस ऑफ मैं भी ये कर सकता हूँ और मैं भी ये ट्राई करना चाहती हूँ?
So I always tell this thing ki you have to be really clear about what you're doing, what your vision is, and how you want to take it further. I'm so sorry about this. How we really want to take this forward, and we need to have a clear intent first of all. If want to be a gamer, we have to first satisfy our parents. We live in a country where today also gaming is not considered to be mainstream. So to to just prove your parents को चाहिए बच्चा पढ़ाई करे. He gives results academics में वो अच्छा रहे. So 50%, half and half, you can just do, prove yourself in academics and make your parents happy, and side by side, probably do your gaming. Once you're through and you can, and the thing is, people don't want to try. I mean, like, what I know, there are over 100 plus job opportunities in gaming. Not necessarily everybody has to be a professional gamer. Somebody can be a host like you
Right.
guys. Somebody can be a streamer like me, or somebody can be a backend cameraman sitting behind the all this production unit. So there can be thousands of opportunities, and everybody not necessarily has to become uh, one. Don't run behind the rat race. Just try, focus, see what you can do, and just balance out your family and things. I mean, like, for me, one thing I've made sure, and I ensure everyone, until unless your family is behind your back, you cannot succeed in anything. You don't have blessings of your parents. You don't have rightful backup from your parents. कि जा बेटा कुछ कर ले. You gotta keep struggling somewhere or somehow. So try and balance the academics and the family and the gaming time, all three together, and somewhat
Correct.
somewhere you'll get a crack the scene. Yeah, it's not too difficult. India is a rising market, as we say. Next 5 years, it's gonna be just giving. There is anybody who enters gaming won't lose anything. They'll be just getting from the current state to the next 5 years as I speak. So there's nothing to lose. You have all to gain. Just try and give your shot. You lose sometimes. You'll don't be disheartened. Try again next time also. If you're trying and not able to make it, then probably look for some other stream of line in gaming itself. If gaming is your the genre, your future plan to be. I'm
Absolutely,
pretty sure
Goldie Bhai.
Assassin
Also,
and one of you guys also must have been pro gamers once and now shifted to casting, and you guys are doing
Pro
really
is the
good with
wrong
that.
word, but huh.
yeah, I
Ah,
mean, yeah, we have a journey of our own as well,
yeah.
but we're here to talk about your journey. And speaking of journeys as well, आपका जो journey रहा है from being like a competitive gamer to a prominent esports figure now, like वो journey inspiring है सबके लिए. तो आप कुछ एक small pivotal moment share कर सकते हो हमारे साथ वो journey के?
मतलब कॉम्पिटिटिव गेमर तो मैं कभी भी नहीं रहा हूँ. आई मीन लाइक आई बीन ऑलवेज बीन जस्ट अ गेमर एंड आई ट्राइड टू इम्प्रूव माई सेल्फ. ऑफ कोर्स इफ आई स्टार्ट प्लेइंग अ वेरी गुड गेम्स, तो जितना मुझे पता है माई सेट ऑफ ऑडियंस वोंट लाइक इट एंड दिल बी सरप्राइज टू. बट कभी कभी वी नीड टू गिव द सरप्राइज एलिमेंट्स, एंड ऐसा नहीं होता कि एवरी टाइम यू कैन जस्ट गो एंड high on streams and just not play and showcase any kind of game. But yeah, I play Valorant a lot. I play BGMI a lot, and both the games I just love it and try and improve every day. मतलब अपने अलावा मैं दूसरों को भी देखता हूँ. We learn from the creators from Valorant, from BGMI. तो कई बहुत बारी देखने से भी you get to learn a lot of things. Just knowing yourself that what you are doing is the best, you won't get anything anywhere. So yeah, there are a lot of things we learn, and every day is a learning process as we move ahead. So it keeps going on.
Every day is a learning process for all of us, हमारे लिए, and for of course all the opportunities as well. Goldie, bhai, you just said, you just talked about right now and 5 years down the line, the aspect of gaming in India. लेकिन already जो हमने growth देखा है, starting from pretty much nothing to where we have reached. I would like to ask जो आप कह रहे हो, about 5 years down the line, any specifics either you would like to see या जो आप predict करते हो बिल्कुल sure and sure होने ही वाले हैं इस कंट्री में?
देखिए, प्रोडक्शन तो last if I talk about 3 years ago, what we predicted gonna be there for next 5 years ahead.
Yeah.
For us, it came a little bit early, but game ban impacted a lot of things. And honestly, with all due respect to the central government and the government governing our country, I mean like esports has to be recognized at a larger level, at a central level, of course, so there can be
Absolutely.
some kind of relief from the people who want to invest in gaming. Firstly, that's a major point. I mean, like there are tons of people with millions and billions of rupees in their bank accounts, and they want to invest, but they aren't investing because there is no particular body or no particular uh, central governing agency who can take care of one thing. Yeah, this is the game, this is the esports, we'll take care of it. It's not going anywhere. You can make your future there, like mainstream cricket and football and things like that. So things like these keep on happening. So I think there's a bright future. I mean, like 5 years down the line, we can always see uh, gaming as a mainstream career. I mean, like anybody can take it and
Right.
not risk his life for the future. I mean, like pretty sure. And like as we speak, अमेरिका में, चाइना में, थाईलैंड में and यूरोप में gaming is a main street business, main street job too. And
Yeah.
gamers make more money than a lot of single individuals who are academically good or probably in other fields. I don't want to name them, but uh, in 2021 statistically, uh, gaming was bigger than entire music industry in Hollywood. So that makes speaks volume within itself. So it's not a big deal that it can happen in India. I mean, like we are a billion plus population, and in numbers की बात है तो India is nowhere, country or no continent can come close to India. But yeah, there has to be something which has to govern the entire system, and government needs to really give us backing so that the even the
True.
publisher, even the investor, even the stakeholders, they are at ease and they can do their business like they want to be honest.
Absolutely, Goldie Bhai. I mean, I'm pretty sure that all of that is going to happen as well because every time S8UL makes a move, they're putting India on the global map.
Yeah.
Like we all know that, with our achievements, I'm pretty sure that the government is going to go ahead and sort of make India as the other countries as well. But keeping work aside, when you're not gaming or working on content, आप unwind और relax करने के लिए क्या करते हो, गोल्डी भाई?
I am when I'm in Mumbai, I just tend to chill around with other content creators. We talk content, we talk behind the scenes of what to do next and what has been happening. And uske alawa, we are just fond of watching what other content groups and people, what's new happening in the market. And then बाकी तो fond of collecting caps, ये सब जूते वूते आप लोग को पता ही है. तो वो फ्री टाइम में वो भी थोड़ा स्क्रॉल करते रहते हैं so that things can happen. Recently I'm addicted to reading books. तो वो I give a 30 minute and
Nice.
1 hour time every day to read books too. Yeah. So it's also a wonderful aspect of life which I was missing. I used to read back then 10 years ago, but I started again, and trust me, it gives me a lot of relief, and lot of learning is there when you read something.
Right. For you as well, आपके लिए इस स्टेज पर आकर भी there is a lot of learning, like you mentioned, with books or sorry, or in general with SATWL as an organization. लेकिन जो SATWL का भी सफर रहा है, right, from the ground up, building such a successful organization is no small feat. कोई भी ये डिनाई नहीं करेगा, कोई भी इसको गलत नहीं बोलेगा. You guys deserve everything you have worked for. You guys deserve everything you have received from the fans and from everyone. लेकिन इस पूरी जर्नी में जो आपका कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है, what have been some of the more challenging things you have learned and some of the more rewarding things about the industry that you have realized कि जो most youngsters realize नहीं करते generally.
So the most challenging part is handling mindset of the creators. I mean, like not everybody's as mentally strong as probably I am on screen or Thug is on screen. Uh, I mean, like the most challenging part has been taking care of the fellow creators. I mean, like sometimes they get bashed so brutally on the internet. sometimes they get bashed due to being what they are, or probably not playing good, or probably because of their religion and etc. and things like those. So that's been a very challenging part. मतलब मुझे पता है कि बैक एंड पे जब वो स्ट्रीम बंद करके आता है इंसान, चाहे वो अपने घर पे हो या गेमिंग हाउस में हो, वो किस माइंडसेट में चले जाता है, मतलब दे even they speak like things like they won't, they just want to quit and leave everything aside and go to their family and stop all these things. But keeping them impact and knowing that it's a virtual world what we are working on, and these are virtual people. Of course, you can't take things for granted. Of course, hate is a part of love, like we always say, but it should, until unless it's affecting your mind, I think it's great to have criticism and uh, know what people wants. But the if like you said, the most challenging part has been this entire thing, and the rewarding part is no matter how good you do, no matter how big you do, no matter like we were glad that entire industry congratulated us for this entire feat for after the movies award. And I'm like, I've seen orgs, big orgs, like I'm like Reckoning, Revenant, Orangutan, and lot more. They posted stories and post on their Instagram, congratulating us, which is very very humbling of them, and we are very thankful to welcome us this way. But still, there will be people who'll find ways to put you down, and all you need to is just ignore and keep your heads up and keep working. That's it. You don't need to ever compare yourself with anybody. Just be yourself. We never speak. We are the best. We never say we are the number one. It's all about the statistics. It's all about people. It's all about the companies. It's all about the brands. They see, they decide, and they judge. We are no one, so that's what keeps us running, and that's what the most rewarding part is. And every time our creator, our fellow, you know co-worker does one of his dreams complete, I mean, like, that's the most rewarding part for us. कोई गाड़ी ले लिया, कोई छोटा अपना घर ले लिया, छोटे छोटे सपने पूरे होते जाते हैं ना, तो वो ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे अपने ही सपने पूरे हो रहे हैं. So yeah, that's the reward behind all the problems we face.
So true, Goldie Bhai. I mean, that's exactly why we have such a strong community called the S8UL community as well. The fans, the audience who keep watching you every day. This is exactly why they do that. And at the same time, talking about the community as well, it's an amazing emotion to give back all your love to them via the S8UL Gaming Festival. Is there any direct message that you wanna just convey to them right now?
So I mean, like, I'm overwhelmed because of the response seeing on the SATUL Fest. So me and Thug, when we planned on this, we were expecting 2,000 people on each day, and the numbers have almost been into 10 times, and we are just 6 days away from, still 6 days away from the fest. People are knowing about it, and it's too overwhelming, and I'm like pretty sure जो लोग आएंगे उनको तो we'll be having giving up the greatest of time. I mean, like, we've decided so much, we've put in so much efforts in that festival. I mean, like, 8 hours spending time. I'm pretty sure जो भी वहां पे आएगा उसके लिए 7-8 घंटे कब निकल जाएंगे पता भी नहीं चलेगा. एंड जो नहीं आ पा रहे उनके लिए द esports club and SATL channel will be there. We'll be hosting live streams for the whole day. The creators will be coming live from their own channels from the streamers booth, which will be there at the venue, and presenting you a lot of insights of what happening around, so that virtually अगर आप किसी भी मजबूरी की वजह से नहीं आ पा रहे, तो आप लोग इस फेस्टिवल के पार्ट ना, मतलब फिजिकली ना बन के virtually बन पाए, and nobody misses on the fun what we and you guys will be having out there.
Correct. थैंक यू सो मच गोल्डी भाई. आपके साथ जो अभी हमारा टॉक शो हुआ yesterday with Mortal, and then we had one with Thug Bhai as well. All of you again brilliant speakers as well. You conveyed everything you wanted to. And जैसा आप सभी ने अभी अभी गोल्डी भाई से सुना, please be there if you can, because अभी के लिए this was just a virtual interview, right? In person, it's going to be completely different. There won't just be three people from S8. Well, no, it's going to be the entire roster. हर कोई वहां पे होने वाला है. You can meet them. You can indulge in a lot of community activities, a lot of community tournaments for you guys yourselves. आप खुद participate कर सकते हो. So many esports that we have planned. There is a lot that will be in store at the Manpho Convention Center on the 28th and the 29th of July in Bangalore. But अभी के लिए गोल्डी भाई, thank you so much for joining. सारे जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, thank you guys for tuning in as well. Don't go anywhere, please don't. Stay on the stream. We'll
Yes.
be right back. And after that, we shall be having an amazing Valorant tournament with your favorite SATL content
Thank you,
creators. Goldie
CCV.
bhai, any
Thank you,
final words?
Assassin. All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Goldie bhai.
Assassin. Thank you, CCV. I'm like, it's always great to see new faces and people. I've seen you guys doing hosting in the past, and it's always great to interact with you guys. Also, I'm like, as we speak, I always love to appreciate the people who are sitting behind the camera and people like you in the production who are always went unnoticed. I mean, like all the casters. Big shout out to you guys for doing what you guys are doing, probably the backbone of every event, the entire production team, and you guys who take the backlash and everything negative, positive, so with so much smile on their faces. And as we speak, we hear thank you from the production team as well. And thank you to the entire esports club and the team, and thank you to each one of you. Like CCV said, let's come there, celebrate the 3 days of mayhem, 2 days of mayhem. It's gonna be a festival,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a vibe. Do join in and have to see us physically do what we do. आप लोग के सामने screens में, it's gonna just be epic and you guys gonna love it. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow uh, on the live stream again. Yeah.
Right.
And बाकी फिर हम लोग मिलते हैं.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lenovo and Intel present S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL powered by Mogo, connectivity partner Act 5 Minute, sponsored by YouTube. I am the real CCV, joined alongside Assassin. Assassin, we just had our interview and talk show with Goldie Bhai. Tons of knowledge that he shared, a lot about his life also, and of course about the S8UL Gaming Festival. Lekin abhi uska online phase hai. Today we have day number 3. We have seen Fall Guys, and yesterday we saw FIFA. Today, it's time for a game that almost everyone in gaming loves.
Absolutely, it's time for Valorant, and we're all very excited for it, by the way, because Valorant is something that we all cherish and we all love as well.
Yeah.
So, really looking forward to see what exactly these creators are going to put up.
Yeah.
Just to be, particular about the game mode that we're going to be having today, it's going to be team deathmatch. So, we're going to be playing Valorant TDM.
Yes.
This is going to be again 5v5 on the brand new 3 maps for TDM. That is Piazza. And I'm really looking forward to as well. All 3 maps are going to be played, by the way. I think we're going to be starting off with Piazza, if I'm not wrong. But to be completely honest, more than the maps, I'm excited about what exactly these creators are going to show us.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing the teams. We're going to be seeing their lineups and all of that as well. So let's quickly go ahead and take a quick look at what exactly the first matchup is going to be. It's going to be between Team Delta and Team Bravo. And TCV, you want to go ahead and take on Team Delta?
Oh man, again, it's a stacked lineup with a lot of personalities known specifically in Valorant as well. We have Aman, we have Joker Ki Haveli, Kash as well, Sherlock, and rounded off with Viper. Team Delta, alongside pretty much every single team, they've got people who are very familiar with the game of Valorant. They've got people who occasionally play it on their streams, apne fans ke liye, if they're particularly feeling about it. And then there are some people who may not have the most experience, but still, it's this very diverse kind of lineup जो हर टीम में होने वाला है Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. And एक और बात for all the viewers, the game mode is going to be team deathmatch and the tournament format is going to be round robin. What that means is every single team will be facing off against every other team once. So Team Alpha will be facing off against Bravo, Charlie, Delta एक बार, and then you have Bravo facing off against Alpha, Charlie, Delta. You guys get the point. After all of those after all of those matches जो दो टॉप 2 टीम्स होंगी उनके बीच में बेस्ट ऑफ 3 ग्रैंड फाइनल्स होने वाला है. सो इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सिस्टम. कल असैसिन द स्टेक्स वर वेरी हाई. सिंगल एलिमिनेशन था फीफा में. इफ यू लूज वंस यू आर आउट. बट टुडे नॉट ओनली इज इट अ टीम फॉर्मेट, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस भी होंगे कम बैक करने के. एंड आई थिंक दैट्स पर्टिकुलरली व्हाट वी विल बी सीइंग.
Absolutely. I mean, till we reach the grand finals, it's going to be a best of 1,
Yeah.
of course, and then the grand finals is going to be a best of 3 matchup.
Mhm.
But at the same time, with the round robin format, it becomes sort of easy to determine as well that who exactly you are strong against, who exactly you're not. So you can sort of quickly on the go build up strategies and play against the team that you feel like. But
Right.
it's like the lineup is looking very strong, by the way.
True.
I really am looking forward to see which agents these guys are going to play as well, because that is something that is going to be very tricky.
TDM. So
Yeah. It shouldn't, like, it matters, by the way. Agent really matters as well, even in TDM, because at the same time it's like you have to go ahead and get the faster skills first.
yeah.
So based on what abilities it's definitely going to be I wouldn't really call it a fish market, but yeah, it's going to be a chaos. So really looking forward to what exactly are the abilities that are going to come out, the agents and stuff like that as well, because there are these particular creators as well who are very, very comfortable with certain agents, and they frack quite a lot with it. So we're going to see if they are going to get out of their comfort zone or not. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into the game as well. We're going to be seeing the agent select right there. We've got Viper on Yoru, Joker, who's going to be playing Raze. Sherlock is going to play Arena. Kash on Neon, and UFO is going to be on Jet. Interesting. And the map is going to be Kasbah, by the way.
5 duelists on both the sides. This is very
Oh,
interesting.
this is going to be fun.
Yeah, considering it's Mumbai server, I'm not putting it past them. Everyone on Mumbai server is tense, just at least by heart. Myself
God.
included. I'm not
Living up to the
considering myself.
stereotypes, hey?
Yeah. But all right, Kasbah map. I'm not sure particularly whether all the streamers as well are going to be very knowledgeable about it or used to or familiar with this map. So there may be a couple of kills here and there where you're seeing someone just blind as a bat moving around, not really knowing all the open angles and not really knowing all the crossfires. So that's going to be quite interesting as well. And jumping on forward, all right, so it looks like the agents, or shall I say, all our content creators are ready. Very soon we shall be jumping in. So this is going to be quite intriguing. I want to really see who gets the first kill, because all these streamers, right, they have fierce personalities. They want to be the ones on top of the leaderboard. They want to be the ones first on the leaderboard. And that shall be starting right now, already with UFO, someone with the most experience, getting 2 headshots before he shut down.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be seeing UFO go ahead and start things off, but at the same time, Regaltos and Millie are no less as well, as they are going to go ahead and pick a few kills here and there. We're going to be seeing UFO once again coming out in style with the Jet to try and go in for the dash as well. Scout comes in with the Jet. Wow, Scout, that was one crisp, clean lock to the face. Millie goes down as well, but at the same time, I feel like that Viper is just setting himself up for some interesting abilities as well. So he's gonna get a kill, quickly go ahead, teleport, and then get another one. It's just like, you know, it's just looking really, really fantastic from both of these teams. But at the same time, right now, we are gonna be seeing the side of Sherlock and team with the kills.
Yeah.
14 already. I mean, you know, 14 points already to their name. But at the same time, Scout and team, they're not behind as well. Just following by 1 or 2 points. Really interesting matchups you see.
Yeah, and it's a really good comeback from the side of Team Bravo, right? They overextended initially and they were down like 9 or so points, but currently they only trail by 4. That's particularly because Viper just went ham, and yeah, as you can see, the Team Bravo members, they got eviscerated in the center of the map. That hollow chamber is particularly a death zone for you if you are caught in the crossfire. Many people were. Team Delta just overextending. There are hints of retaliation from the side of Team Bravo. Kuch performances ऐसी हैं that are really interesting to witness, and they are those standout moments. But overall, it's really been Team Delta who has a strong lead over their opposition. Even if it goes back to an equalized score, they clinch it to their side.
I mean, look at these shots Sherlock is connecting right now. My God. It just looks like that she quickly jumped into aim labs and, you know, sort of prepped herself up for this.
Yeah.
But looks really good. I mean, 32 points already for Team Delta. And Bravo trying to come back. They're trying to take all of these kills. Scout comes in, gets 2 crisp locks with the Sheriff as well. Alright. Looks good. Bravo.
Backstab.
Oh, yeah.
Again, death zone. This particular mid area is, I mean, again, after all, you know, it is a team deathmatch map. So
Stage change.
You have to expect this. And yeah, once again, the stage has been changed. So we shall be seeing the introductory rifles being brought out, I believe. Yeah, the Bulldog is here. And one thing is sure to be seen is that everyone is making use of pretty much all the guns. And Ares has been spotted. Bulldog, Spectre, of course, that's the favorite of pretty much every single player. And yeah, here, you know, Sherlock switching the rifles as well, just to whatever she can find and whatever Team Delta can find in order to maintain this lead. That is the biggest point of consideration, because Team Bravo, yes, they're close, they're not close enough. Millie wants to shut that down even further, wants to make things better for her roster, but it's going to be Regaltos eventually making things a lot more easier for Team Bravo to access.
Oh my God! Regaltos is gonna go ahead and get that result as well. Interesting stuff happening right now in the server, and Team Delta, they are just running away with these kills, CCB. Look at this. We've got Pothead as well coming in, trying to get some kills of his own. Kash chiming in with the Bulldog, getting a quick spray down on towards Zeref, and Zeref is not going to be having a reply after that. Talking about replies, okay. Wow, I spoke too soon. He's gonna go ahead and get that frag as well. A little bit of an ADS action, but yeah. 57 to 54 right about now. Okay.
Unfortunate. Happens,
We did not see anything, I guess.
happens to the best of
okay.
us. It's only seen by my teammate tonight. Regardless of that, Team Bravo have got up. I mean, look at this, 60 to 59. It's it. It's tied. Team Bravo are back into it, all thanks to Zeref, Regaltos, and of course Scout. He excelled in FIFA. He's excelling in Valorant. Look at the death grip Team Bravo have on the center of the map. A couple of them, even if they go up, Neon goes for the walls. Scout gets the shot with the judge. That is UFO out. Viper eliminated. Team Delta may have to reset entirely because Bravo are making this a piece of cake, and even if one of their members falls, in comes the reinforcements, in comes the recruitments, in come the replacement to take forward the action and still keep the scores tied.
The mid-region has become a graveyard right about now. It just looks like that more bodies are going to get lined up. 69 to 69. And that, my friends, again, too soon. Bravo going ahead and taking back the lead, 72-70. Got the ult coming out from Kash as well. They quickly run around with the neon ult. Get a frag here and there. Gets 3, not bad. Okay, 75-74 right about now. Team Delta get away with the lead here. It just looks like that all these abilities are gonna come out really, really soon. And oh my god, UFO just gets immediately shut down while he shows his face towards the mid region. And there comes Millie as well with the Empress.
Oh,
But immediately,
oh, beautiful
it's gonna get
spray
shut down
transfer.
by Sherlock is doing
That
really
to a
good.
Vandal. Yeah, that's yet another headshot. Sherlock, the other shining Reina at this point, he has been shut down by Zeref. Joker tried his best, but again, yeah, it's these tracking shots the streamers are having a couple of difficulties with. However, there isn't much time remaining. We are about to enter the nervous 90s, and the score is almost level, 87-84. Bravo just shy of a couple of kills, just shy of a couple of more finishes. So Team Delta have the lead. The problem, or shall I say the question, is can they maintain it until they reach that 191 now? They're the first team to go into the 9s. Team Bravo are trying their best. They had to respawn almost all of them. Sherlock gets shut down by Zeref, who's going ham with that ultimate. Ultimately, Zeref has been shut down with the Odin, but Team Delta too close to victory.
We are in for like a treat right about now, because I'm not really sure who's gonna go ahead and get it. Team Delta 98-94, not bad. 99 right about there. Gonna go ahead and hit a century pretty soon, but Bravo. Oh, there you go.
Woo. 100-96. 100-96. Assassin, when... I'm sorry, are we seeing the Champions Masters going on? Why is the score this close for the introductory match between content creators? It's safe to say everyone gave it their best. 110%. In this case, for Team Bravo, 100 off. Those kills were received by their side, were taken by their side. So, yeah, exceptional performance.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're going to be quickly taking a look at the scores as well, and we're going to be seeing the dominance coming out from the side of Team Delta, 100-96. But to be completely honest, like Team Bravo as well, right? They
Yeah.
put on a great fight. At one
True.
point, Bravo even overtook Team Delta.
Yeah.
And that was exactly at the 69-69 ratio, and then 72 from the side of Bravo, and then Delta came right back with 71. But
Right.
it was pretty close. But not gonna take anything away from the side of Team Bravo. They were really, really good. Like, there was even a point where I just thought that Team Delta are not gonna go ahead and make that comeback, because Team Bravo, they were just annihilating everyone towards the mid region. But I mean, Scout, Millie, Zaref, they all put up a great fight, and we're really looking forward to what exactly is gonna happen in the upcoming matches. But Team Delta, for now, they are gonna be the one to go ahead and get that victory.
Mhm.
Side of Team Bravo, but Team Bravo, I'm pretty sure that they are gonna go ahead and sort of warm up a little bit more. Maybe jump into the range, jump into aim labs, maybe sort of quickly go ahead and get themselves ready.
Yeah, I think all of those things combined with some different agent choices, there are a lot of things. And also they have to watch their opposition. Speaking of their opposition and speaking of more teams from your favorite content creators, let's not go away just yet, because we have matches coming up. But let's not also, start it right away, because the content creators definitely have to get ready. We shall be back after a very, very short break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lenovo and Intel presents S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, sponsored by YouTube, and our connectivity partner Act Fibernet. I'm your Assassin47. On the desk with me is CCV,
Yeah.
and that was an exhilarating matchup, of course, the
True.
previous one, but we have got something even more fun for you guys lined up. That is going to be Team Alpha versus Team
Ooh.
Charlie. And look at that lineup.
Oh my! I mean, Team Alpha. I think the name Alpha suits them because, good God, is this team packed? You've got Akshu, you've got Ankita, who won in Fall Guys a couple of times.
Yeah.
So she has experience winning. Let's see about Valorant as well. Binks has been a mainstay of esports and content creation, and Valorant specifically. You've got Mafia, and then of course you've got Sid. And on the side of Team Charlie, I believe Euphoria is team was switched out. But let's see, you've got Kritika, Mamba, Mercy, and Rebel. This is also going to be, in my opinion at least, Assassin, a very, very close matchup.
Yeah, we're going to be playing it on Piazza. We all know for a fact that, particularly talking about the side of Team Charlie as well,
Yeah,
we have Binks.
yeah,
And we
who
all
chose
know
Gecko?
for a fact that, Binks recently played the official show match
Yeah.
for the Valorant TDM in Thailand.
Mhm.
So really looking forward to what exactly he's going to show us today as well, because my oh my, that day Binks really put us all on the global map, and like really looking forward to see what exactly is going to happen today as well. How exactly he's going to show us all of those tips and tricks that he might have learned over
Mhm.
there in Thailand. And yeah, Piazza once again, a very interesting map. It's of course, an amalgamation of the entirety of Ascent.
Mhm.
Ascent, once again, a map that every single Indian player loves to play, just like Haven. But yeah, now I think Ascent is the personal favorite. It's something like that. But
It's a vanilla match. It's what Valorant is.
yeah, it's what Valorant is.
Exactly.
So yeah, really looking forward to see what exactly these players are going to do. Got UFO and Sid as well, who's going to be again very interesting to see. Sid Joshi, we all know yesterday he did a pretty good move as well in FIFA. Looking to see what exactly
Yeah,
he's going to
tried.
do. Yeah, what exactly he's going to do in Valorant today.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, also yesterday the thing was Sid lost out to Beg for Mercy. Particularly, right now, one of the teams has Sid, the other has Beg for Mercy. So I think Sid may be looking to take his revenge from the strides of, yesterday into this one. Binks already, who chose Gecko, has started out on the front foot. We've got Akshu on the Neon as well. And Mike, what is this domination? 5-0, 6-7. I can't count this fast. I didn't choose maths, but apparently this team woke up and chose violence, because that is all that's happening on this map of Piazza as of right now. There is just the tiniest bit of retaliation from Yuko. He's got the ghost in hand, but right now 4K for Akshu, so close to already getting that ultimate as well within the first stage. This is a feat we haven't seen in the previous matchup.
that's right. I mean, Team Delta, right? They're showing us a number of cores, but at the same time, Bravo is actually it's Alpha. It should be Charlie and Alpha.
Yeah.
So we are currently
Waiting for that.
Yeah, just gonna be quickly working on that. But yeah, it is gonna be the side of Team Alpha actually, who is currently in the lead
Yes.
with 19 points.
Yep.
And the stage has been changed as well. We are done with stage number 1. We are on to stage number 2. We'll be having different guns and abilities as well to use. But Akshu right now is trying to sneak in as well towards the mid region. Try and get a frag. There you go. We're going to be seeing a spray and pray coming in from Akshu. And the pray is going to be answered as well. He's going to be getting himself a kill. Now he's going to quickly run, make his way back towards the mid area to try and get more kills. And oops, no. There you go.
Right, not only the prayers of Team Charlie have been answered, I think all of their fans have been answered, because look at the score now. They only trail by 6. It's been a really good comeback from their side. UFO with the Sheriff, Rebel is there as well, hitting those shots with the Stinger of all guns. So Team Charlie, doing really good right now. And yeah, UFO being such an experienced player himself, not he may not always be professionally playing. He maybe substituted a couple of show matches, a lot of show matches actually, but he knows his way around the game. He knows his way around the weaponry. and that is exactly what we are focusing on right now. Marshall, Sheriff, Marshall, another headshot. He's on an ace. He's got an ace actually, and he is still alive, still kicking about, still shooting around. Meanwhile, Team Alpha are still sticking to their lead. It got very close. It has gotten very close for them. Team Charlie are really, pumping on the gas right now, making sure they don't disintegrate into a downfall. However, Team Alpha, they've got a good opportunity to secure this lead and keep it on for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Team Alpha, they're looking very promising right now. Like they had a pretty good start to the game, and I feel like they are gonna finish the match in style as well. First to reach 100, that is the goal.
Yep.
So hopefully Team Alpha is gonna go ahead and get it. But at the same time, we are also looking forward to see what Charlie can do. If Charlie, can sort of bring it all back, maybe take over this incredible lead that Alpha has established, and try and maybe win it as well. But currently, we're going to be seeing Alpha once again just walking away with that lead, 46 to 42 right about now, make it 44.
Oh.
And yeah, UFO and Mamba, they're looking pretty strong right about now. They're trying to bring it all back to the side of Team Charlie. They're trying to sort of go ahead and equalize things on the scoreboard. Yeah, talking about equalizing things, Team Alpha, they are going to go ahead and once again sort of take that lead back. There's no equalization happening anytime soon.
Yeah, right now I think the most interesting factor has to be Gecko's usage. Both the teams
Yeah.
have a Gecko on the board, and
It's pretty funny, by the way.
it's definitely interesting because Gecko has taken the competitive and the casual community by storm. The fashion discussions and of course, everything in between alongside the ultimate. It just is so disorienting for the opposition. Even in your slow competitive format where things are taken step by step, you amplify the speed 5 times, 10 times in a team deathmatch, and you can understand, and everyone can understand why things would obviously get worse. Speaking of ultimates, the Killjoy lockdown went off. I don't believe anyone was detained in it. So Mafia used his ultimate, bow no fruit. As a matter of fact, for the side of Team Alpha, things haven't been going through for a long time because Team Charlie have overtaken their opposition. They themselves are in the lead, and it doesn't look like they'll be stopping anytime soon until Ankita has something to say about it. She definitely did. She had that burst of kills right there, right now, but she has been shut down alongside most of the players. Everyone resets, everyone jumps in.
I mean, look at this. Team Charlie, they're gonna quickly go ahead and take that lead from the hands of Alpha. 72 to 69 right about now. And Team Charlie, they're walking away with numbers right about now. UFO is coming in hard. He's coming in strong. He's just popping off with the pistols, with the assault rifles, with the abilities. He's just going, absolutely crazy right now on Team Alpha. And Charlie, I feel like once they've got the lead, it's going to be very, very difficult, right, for the side of Team Alpha to make a comeback because, like, their entire momentum has been destroyed. Charlie are just walking away with all of these frags left, right, and center. 81 to 78, 83 to 78 right about now. Beg for Mercy and Rebel, you guys gotta stop.
They have to, and the opposition, they're trying to stop them, particularly Ankita and Bing. They are putting tons and tons of effort. You can see Mafia also gets a double kill onto Kritika and Rebel. But is it enough? Because just like the previous match, we are going to be entering the nervous 90s. We will be seeing one of these teams in a matter of 2 minutes take the win. Beg for Mercy, just a cheeky little angle. Held, waited for his opposition, saw his counterpart, saw his nemesis, shall I say, in the form of the other Gecko, shot him down. Binks is gone. There's the flash, and still Team Alpha are clutching on forward. The operator in the hands of Mafia is working wonders. Sid also has the Vandal. Won't matter, it's the same gun, yet it's his own death. Team Alpha right now seem to be struggling because Team Charlie have found their footing. 94, it extends even further. Team Alpha are trying, they equalize it themselves, and now we are entering the final 5 kills. Mafia, Akshu, Team Alpha, can this be a late extra time goal scorer for them? It certainly is looking like so. 97, there's Beg for Mercy keeping his hopes up just like yesterday. Ankita with a double.
Oh, there you go.
It's even closer than the previous one.
Team Alpha, they're gonna go ahead and grab that victory as well. Team Charlie, to be honest, very, very close.
Yeah.
It's just heartbreaking
Uh-huh.
But Team Alpha, what a run! That was insane.
These entire the like the relative scores, right? I haven't seen scores this close since I looked at the cutoff for Delhi University. I mean, this has been
I'm
this
sorry.
content creator matchup, okay?
Oh my god.
And like, have you seen this before? I'm genuinely
Yeah.
asking everyone, right? Content creator show matches this close? I'm sorry, this has never been seen before.
Yeah. I mean,
Imagine what these guys can do during the S8UL Gaming Festival itself and the multitudes of opportunities they'll have.
yeah, S8UL Gaming Festival LAN event is definitely going to be a banger because not only is everyone going to be on the same stage,
Hmm.
like, they're going to quickly go ahead and play on the same amount of ping. It's going to be insane, but just forget all of that. To your question, like, beforehand, we didn't have creator matchups this close.
Yeah,
Everyone's just been grinding and they've become
true,
so
true.
much better. Every single player in the creator lineup has become so much better. And yeah, quickly taking a look at the final scoreline as well from the side of Alpha and Charlie. 100 to 98. 100 to the side of Alpha, of course.
Yeah.
98 to the side of Charlie. Um, Charlie, they were very, as I mentioned before as well, they were very close. There was a point where we were in the final fives, as CCV mentioned, and I thought that Charlie could have walked away with it, but Alpha, that final stretch was
Oof.
insane.
Yeah, exactly right. The middle stage when they both crossed into the fourth stage, around like 75 points and such, and Team Charlie did take the lead. I mean, imagine for three-fourths of the match being in lead, being in the final quarter, and immediately and suddenly you are overtaken by your opposition. That must have been heartbreaking for the side of Team Alpha, but still they were able to, convert that into a win for themselves. Point being, all of the teams are trying their best, all the creators are trying their best as well. So all of you watching, don't go anywhere. We'll be back very very shortly with a match that'll be just as exciting. Welcome back everyone to Lenovo and Intel present S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL powered by Mogo, connectivity partner at Fibernet and sponsored by YouTube. I am the real CCV, joined alongside Assassin 47 and Assassin. It's been a wild day today. I mean, we started off on such an educational, such a personal note ना मतलब जो talk show था with Goldie भाई and अब जब हम इस Valorant TDM tournament में आए हैं, it's just chaos. That's it. Chaos is the one word we can define it by. And अब जो हमारा third match होने वाला है, that's going to be winner versus winner, Alpha team versus Team Delta.
Yeah, Alpha versus Delta is going to be the winner versus winner matchup. Team Delta, they were the one who went away with the victory in
Yep.
match number 1. Match number 2 was taken away by Team Alpha. So
Mhm.
we're going to be seeing a winner versus winner matchup right about now. Alpha versus Delta, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a banger one for sure, played on the map of Kasbah. So, yeah, I mean, the lineup looks pretty similar. As in, like,
The
from
agents,
from
right.
the previous
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah.
Like, the agents look pretty similar.
Joker Machiavelli has taken Gecko. So these guys went from all duelists to now having chosen the Gecko. I want to see just how familiar Joker by himself is with, Gecko and all of his abilities, because that's the one thing. He's not, Gecko isn't an outright fragger. They're not selfish abilities, right? Like Jet, who can just dash around, jump around. You've got everything. Or Reina particularly as well. For Jokuki Halveli, he needs to utilize Gecko very, very precisely. But speaking of the duelists, those are of course the ones starting off the storm. Binks has gone back to the race. That is very intriguing to see. You still have Sherlock on the Reina. She had an amazing time in match number 1, and already off she goes with flying colors.
Yeah, like Team Delta, they're having a really, really good start, but at the same time, you can't deny the fact that Alpha are lining up kills as well. We're going to be seeing Joker, who's going to quickly go ahead and use that wingman to create some distraction and go ahead with these frags as well. Ooh, we're going to be seeing Akshu as well coming in with that Sheriff. Sid, that is Sid Joshi, coming in style with the Ghost himself. Seeing Joker once again. He's going to go ahead and take down Mafia. Loop is going to go down as well. So does Binks, and yeah, it's pretty much a very even matchup right about now. 13-13. Things are just going to get neutralized as soon as they say as soon as they see a player. Sorry, I'm just fumbling right now because it's just like very hard to sort of keep up with all of these tracks.
True. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd mentioned this in the previous matchup, right? Regular competitive Valorant is still fast-paced when you compare it to FPS shooters, but compared to Team Deathmatch, it's really, really slow. This is just, it's hard to keep track of even as a team where your players are. There is, of course, no ideal. Everyone's just, I'm assuming, giving out information, just yelling as they would. Hopefully.
No, I think. Oh my! What?
It's by...
Binks just got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that's the curse of the frenzy.
Well, that one is for the highlight reel for sure.
Alright, but right now I think this entire tournament is for the highlight reel. Why I say that? Let's have a look at the first 2 matches. Then also have a look at the score of this matchup. 31-30. It's been the same. Akshu, as the Neon, also has been a standout performance, who's just been going ham entirely. And be it any gun, he's been utilizing his utility efficiently, his sprints are good, his ultimate is nice, and then of course we just saw the Stinger, the Bulldog, pretty much everything, and he's getting headshot after headshot after headshot. So neither one of these teams really want to change the scenario. We head on forward into the 3rd stage of this matchup. Things are as equal as they can be, pretty much precise for either one of these rosters, and no one seems to be budging away.
Yeah, Ankita's in a bit of trouble right about now. I'm not really sure, but she's just not feeling it. No, none of her shots are hitting, but I think like it's gonna get fixed really soon.
Yep.
Maybe a bit of a warm-up issue, but yeah, you know who's actually feeling good? It's the side of Team Delta.
Yes.
47, 48 frags now.
I mean, exactly right. Even though both of the teams have been keeping it to themselves and have been keeping up with each other. The point being the Team Delta are having standard performances. Sherlock especially. Dude, she has been fragging out. We are watching a 4K with a Guardian. In a team deathmatch, she has a semi-automatic rifle and still getting 4 kills consecutively. That takes a lot of courage. That also takes a lot of skill. So really helping out her roster. Meanwhile, Team Alpha, yeah, just like I said, no one is giving up. No one's moving away. Everyone is trying their best. They may be flashed, blinded, concussed, anything. They're still keeping up with the times. They're still ensuring that they have the best opportunity in order to win this. And just like match number one, this has been the middle zone of this entire map has been a hotspot for the entirety of it, and they're just keeping control. That is both the rosters.
I mean, Sherlock, she's just a beast player, man.
Yeah,
Uh, I've seen her play before as well. I think I've personally played with her as well before in one of the show matches. I'm not really
nice
sure,
flex. Okay,
but yeah, I mean, it's not really a flex, but it's just to
right.
show how great of a player
To
she
show
really is.
off, right?
Yeah, it's not a show. It's a show. Oh yeah, but yeah. I mean, 71 to 66, 68. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sid, gotta calm down. 69 right about now for the side of Team Alpha. 72 to 71. Team Alpha, they're actually catching up pretty easily. The Team Delta, they're really struggling right about now. 70 to 73. It's pretty much neutralized right about now, and Team Alpha is gonna walk away with the lead. 76 to 74 right now, and Team Alpha, sure that this is going to turn out to what happened in the previous matchup, by the way, between Alpha and Charlie. I think Team Alpha is just going to go ahead and grab that victory.
Could be. I mean, it seems like Binksby he's taken offense at that knife. He's like, "Bas,
Oh!
ab to koi nahi bachega." Mafia as well. With a killjoy, Odin, he gets 7. That's a scepter kill right there.
Actually, koi nahi bachega.
Up to सही में कोई नहीं बचेगा, but he's been stopped by the showstopper. But things are only getting started at the end of this matchup. Shall I say it's the beginning of the end? Because once again, you're reaching, the final stages. Both of these teams only 15 points away from that victory. And I think considering the fact that they've already won a match, this one win will probably mean that they can secure a spot in the grand finals. This will mean a lot to them. काफी ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण मैच है दोनों rosters के लिए.
We are into the 90s now, CCV. Team Delta, they're going to go ahead and grab that 91st point right about now. 89 to the side of Team Alpha, and they're going to touch their 90s as well. But I feel like Team Delta, if they keep on going with this momentum, they can easily go ahead and snatch that victory right about now from the hands of Team Alpha. 96 to 93. Four more kills, and Team Delta are going to be your winners, not your champions. Sorry, too soon for that. I think there you go, 3-2. 98 to 97. Oh, Team Alpha, they're catching up as well. That's a comeback. There you go. I feel like 98 to 98. Okay, Team Alpha,
99.
they might just go ahead and grab that victory, but 99 and 100 for Team Delta. 100 to 98, Team Delta, they're going to go ahead and grab that victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Alpha, they were very, very close, but Delta, they're going to be your winners.
Yep, yet again, it's going to be 100 to 98. I mean, the first match, 100 to 96. Second match, 198, 198. We have not seen deviations more than 5 kills. In a 5 versus 5, where players have over 10 minutes, that is a exceptionally good conversion rate with amongst all the teams, the fact that they can move around, they get kills, and almost everyone is pitching in, right? Assassin, we had some standout performances. We definitely have to talk about Sherlock. We have to talk about Sid. We have to even mention Binks and Ankita. Here and there, they had those bursts of energy, and they just went completely ham with their respective agents. So everyone did definitely pitch in with their guns and the utilities as well. I mean, of course, it's a team deathmatch. You can't really prioritize the utility usage. It's got to be the guns. So I'm happy with how these content creators are performing, and I'm definitely looking up to the next match between Team Bravo and Team Charlie.
Yeah, really looking forward to the next matchup as well. While we are done with Delta versus Alpha, the thing is that the matches moving forward are gonna get a lot more even Stevens as well.
True.
There might be a point where it's gonna be like we are not gonna know if we are also gonna get the winners or not, because it's just gonna keep going and going and going. But yeah, I think if I'm not wrong, Bravo versus Charlie
Yeah.
is the matchup that is gonna be next. So really looking forward to that as well. But before jumping into Bravo versus Charlie, we're gonna quickly go ahead and sort of take a short little break, get ourselves energized, while you, the audience, can go ahead and grab your favorite snacks and drinks to enjoy the upcoming match. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're gonna be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lenovo and Intel presents S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, with our connectivity partner at FiberNet and sponsored by YouTube. I'm your Assassin Force on the desk with me, CCV.
Yeah.
And we are right back, CCV, with yet another Valorant TDM matchup between Bravo and Charlie.
So both of these teams, they've had experience. Both these rosters played the initial match. Thing is, they lost out. But Assassin, when I and everyone watching, when I use the term they lost out, मेरा ये मतलब नहीं है कि वो बहुत बुरी तरीके से हारे. If anything, it's the opposite. It was as close as it numerically could be. मतलब हम 198 का स्कोर देख रहे हैं. and 196 का score देख रहे हैं. You can't get better than that. They gave it their all. So what we need to see is ये दोनों teams में fighting hope किसके पास रहेगा. Is it going to be Team Bravo or will it be Team Charlie? Unfortunately, I think जो team हार जाएगी, they'll have a very, 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 very difficult chance of qualifying in the grand finals. तो ये तो do or die match है ही, as if the previous ones weren't. We already saw our content creators, give it their level best, 110% दिया, लेकिन इस मैच में उससे भी ज्यादा जाना पड़ेगा. Meanwhile, we shall be going on forward into the map of Kasbah, and let's see the agents that shall be chosen.
Well, we can already see Rebel, who's going to go ahead and pick up Reina. Krutika is going to play Sage. Mercy, hopefully, is going to be playing KJ. So Killjoy is going to be logged in as well. There you go. We're still waiting for UFO and Mamba to make their picks, but at the same time, over towards the other side, Zeref is going to log Jet. Oh, wow. Okay. If only Scout would have chosen a duelist, it would have been a five-man duelist lineup. But yeah, Millie with the Reina, Zeref with the Jet. Going to be seeing Regalto's going to be playing Raze, Scout on the Breach, and Neon is going to be coming out as well from the side of Pothead. Mamba, I think, is going to play Phoenix.
Most likely. I think
Most
we
likely,
saw
yeah.
that before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix can be...
UFO was playing Jet before, but now he's going to lock Raze.
No, I mean, again, UFO, I think, is one of the most versatile players in the roster, right? If he feels, or if someone else feels that they can perform better on a specific agent and UFO needs to change for it, absolutely it's possible. And overall, you've got two Sentinels, three duelists, very interesting. Beg for Mercy going for Killjoy. Kritika, she has cosplayed Sage, now she's playing Sage as well, so there's definitely some parallels to be drawn there. But hopefully, it's going to be very, very useful for their side having a person who can heal the team, not just herself or himself, be it Reina or Phoenix.
Yeah, I think she's very comfortable with Sage. She's been playing Sage from a long time, so yeah, really looking forward to see what exactly is going to come out from the side of both of these teams.
Right.
Especially from the side of Team Bravo, by the way. Really looking forward to see what exactly is going to come out from the side of Team Bravo.
Yeah, and I have to say that at this point, already, you've got Team Bravo starting off very, very strongly. I mean, these pistol rounds, these, content creators, I think I said this in the first matchup in game number 1. They've got fierce personalities. They're not going to be hiding from anyone. And already we see such a huge amount of retaliation from either side. Team Charlie, they sprung back into action. They had to take the first loss. They had to regret, the first couple of kills. But after that, things have gotten a lot better. Zeref lands the headshot. That's overall 2 for him before he's knocked out and has to respawn. Oh, and I think Assassin, this one also is going to be a nail-biter, a skin-crawling matchup with how intense it's going to be. If the matches are like these, the group stage matches are like these, one can only imagine what's going to be happening once we enter, the grand final, and the best of 3. That's also going to be do or die. Right now, both of these teams, they are hanging by a thread. They need to ensure this matchup is a victory for them. Mamba, he swings around and lands that shot with the shorty. That's good for him. Knocked out again. Shorty in TDM can be useful because, of course, you're encountering your opposition in such close proximities. I don't know, man. With all of this utility, someone like Scout can really make easy work of his opposition.
Yep, we're going to be seeing right about now Alpha trying to catch up to Charlie's number of points. There you go. I think the neutralization is going to come really, really soon. But nope, Charlie's going to quickly go ahead and find themselves a couple of frags as well. 23 now, 23 to 22. So, I mean, Bravo, I think they are going to quickly, sort of get close to Charlie's numbers.
Yeah.
But Charlie, they are not going to budge.
Absolutely. Yeah, both of these teams are at a standstill, at least when it comes to their personalities as a full roster. They're not giving up space. And again, why would you necessarily? You can overextend to a very small degree in this matchup, especially early into the match. During stage number 1, we see that. But as long as you have a solid position, as long as you're in a part of the map where you have some form of cover, where you can't be killed out in the open, this isn't like traditional competitive Valorant. You don't have to strategically give up the space to lure your opposition. This is so much more fast-paced. Making plans like that is a lot more is a lot more unnecessary, shall I say. But yeah, right now, let's come back to the guns. Enough about the strategy. These players, these content creators are focusing on one thing and one thing only. Who can get more kills? How can I get into enemy territory and just ensure I'm the one getting the frags? And right now, Team Charlie, they've got a bit of a lead, but everything is so close. You've got Portnoy getting shut down. UFO as well with the Guardian. It won't be successful. The Bulldog is almighty, and everyone should worship the Bulldog.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bulldog is one hell of a weapon.
Yeah.
We all know that. There used to be a trend as well back in the day, especially where certain players would not go for the Bulldog in the second round, but SK Rossi used to. SK Rossi used to play, Bulldog.
Light armor, yeah.
Yeah, light armor Bulldog in the second round, whereas everyone would go full armor Stinger.
Or Spectres, yeah.
Or Spectres, yeah. So that was something that was a trend back in the day. Scarce used to play Bulldog at the same time. I personally used to like doing that as well. If I had a couple of kills in the pistol round itself.
In silver rank, right?
No,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
immortal ranks.
Alright.
Okay, whoever's watching, if you know me, such person, you know that I was involved. But anyways, we shall have the debates about that later at LAN CCV, where I'm
Sure,
going to actually
sure.
show you who's the boss. Yeah. But right now, this is going to be the side of Team Charlie who's going to show Team Bravo who's
Yep.
the boss.
At least for now they are, but again we remember the previous match of Team Charlie, right? In that instance, they themselves were the ones who had their backs up against the wall. They were trailing by a couple of points, and I think it was at this stage, near the 70-point mark, that they just sprung back into the action, and they got just a hyper amount of hyper aggressive kills as well, and they overtook the lead. Although, yes, in the end they did fall short to their opposition. My point being, at any point in this matchup, things can change. If Team Charlie are looking dominant right now, which they certainly are, it may not be everlasting. You need to keep your eyes peeled on the screen constantly. And I say that to the content creators and to everyone watching. Look at how quickly things can change. The judge gives the verdict. Rebel is just hammering down the opposition in the center. He's got the aid of Kritika. Zeref wants to penetrate through this. He wants to get rid of the Sage Wall and create some friction against the opposition. But the Killjoy lockdown goes down. Now Team Bravo, finally they strike, and boy oh boy do they strike mighty.
Team Bravo, they are trying to quickly go ahead and sort of make it an even Stevens on the scoreboard, but Team Charlie, they're unstoppable, man. 76 right about now, and Team Bravo, they've got quite a challenge in front of them. It's not impossible, but at the same time, if Charlie keeps walking away with these kills, Bravo, it's gonna be tough for them to sort of go ahead and get that. There's like a 11 to 12 points difference right about now between the two. 81 for the side of Charlie, 9 more, and they are gonna be in their 90s, and then it's gonna be tough to sort of make a comeback.
Absolutely, because by that point, the barrier of error is going to be so low in TDM, you can't even account for these things, right? Compared to Valorant, you can think about your positioning and all. Here, anyone can shoot you from any direction. Wahi dikkat hoti hai. Look at Regaltos right now. He gets one, does get shut down by UFO. And there is again that surge from Team Charlie, 89 to 77. This is the largest lead we have seen. It extends even further. Team Charlie do not want to go out of this tournament empty-handed. They're looking for their best performance just yet. These are good scores. These are very, very close scores. Team Bravo tries their best. The stage has changed. We are in the final moments. 5 more kills, and the victory shall be of Team Charlie. UFO, beg for mercy. Everyone going ham. That's Rebel. 2 more to go.
That's right. I think we're gonna be. Oh wow!
Yeah.
There you go. UFO and Mercy, they're gonna go ahead and get themselves a kill each, and we are gonna be hitting the 100. And yeah, Charlie, they're gonna be the ones to go ahead and get that victory against the side of Team Bravo. Well, with that, game number 4 concludes. Charlie is gonna take the victory, and with that.
Welcome back everyone to Lenovo and Intel present S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, connectivity partner Act 5 Minute, sponsored by YouTube. This is the online phase of the gaming festival Assassin. Right now, we have seen 4 matches be concluded. ये हमारा 5th match होने वाला है. This will be the 5th game. It will be Team Delta versus Team Charlie. Team Delta so far undefeated. They're having the best. They're having the time of their lives, pretty much. And if they win this one, they guarantee a slot in the grand finals. And meanwhile, for Team Charlie, if they win this, it's going to be a close call later on.
Yeah, we're going to quickly go ahead and jump into the agent select as well, where we're going to be seeing 5 duelists. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and call Gecko a duelist because that's how he's supposed to be used. But yeah, like Gecko is a fantastic agent, and apart from his initiator abilities, I feel like his abilities are much more to be used as a duelist. He can just outright take control of a particular site, and sort of set up his team to execute onto that particular site as well by opening up space, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, the lineup coming out from the side of Millie, Joker, Sherlock, Bablu, and Viper. The agent lineup that is looking pretty good.
Yeah, Team
But
Delta looking strong.
yeah, Team Delta they're looking strong. At the same time, coming out from the side of Team Charlie, I think their entire lineup is quite an interesting one because I see a lot of duelists. At the same time, we're going to be seeing Kritika on Sage and UFO once again, very versatile. This time around, though, he's going to be picking up Neon, so really looking forward to what exactly is going to happen. They're going to kickstart things off with Delta on 2 frags already, make it 4.
Again, the streak of domination of Team Delta continues. Sherlock, this time on Jet, is still causing havoc. But again, yeah, Team Charlie won't going to, stay quiet for a lengthy period of time. They themselves take control back of the map. That's an insane shot from Millie, who's completely blinded. She takes out her nemesis, she takes out the other Reina. So that's good for her side. She can keep more control. But yeah, I don't know. Last match, it still had a bit of a gap, right? Both the rosters, they weren't able to completely fluster out, and they weren't able to essentially. I mean, the losing squad, they weren't able to show their best. So this time, I'm expecting a lot more closer of a matchup, at least in the first stage. When pistols are involved, when you've got the sheriffs, when you've got the frenzies, the ghosts. Everyone is on an equal level. You can spray and pray with the frenzy. You can go for those taps with the ghost, as Mr. WOP tried right there. But in the end, it's going to be the utility that's at the forefront. Because with pistols, you can't really do a lot to utility. You just need to figure out about your positioning. It's only in the later stages when things get interesting.
Well, game number 5 sure is interesting because Delta and Charlie, they both are doing a really good job right about now, sort of neutralizing things on the scoreboard. Delta with 25 frags, Charlie, they are back with 23 right about now, making 24 as Rebel and Kritika. They're really putting up the numbers. So is UFO and Kritika. UFO right about now with the Sheriff doing really good. They're going to be at sort of the middle in terms of stage number 2. And we're going to be jumping into stage number 3 really, really soon, where we're going to be seeing the assault rifles popping out as well. But now it's just going to be stingers and the, sort of anti-eco pistols.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to see what exactly is going to happen in the next stage, because we are approaching stage number 3 really, really soon, as all of these, frags are lined up.
Frags are lined up, the players are lined up as well. They're still utilizing the submachine gun, still preferring the pistols also. You've got the Ares on Mama. Joker, Mike, that's a really long range kill. He got the stinger, so Joker, really excellent stuff right there. Let's hope we can keep alive even further, because as you mentioned, Assassin Gecko is going to be a very useful asset, or very assetful person. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, for his roster. So, heading towards the half stage of this matchup, yeah, as I thought about, it's pretty much the same. You've got Team Delta trailing by a couple of points. Team Charlie extended. Kritika, Rebel, everyone pitches in, no matter the agent archetype that they're playing, no matter the position, no matter the gun. They are doing wonders for their squad. But in Team Delta, if you knock them back, they're going to pull. If If you knock them back, they're going to come twice as harder for your head to ensure that they get, the kill, they get the frag. So at this point, yeah, as we can see, it was a 6-point lead, but Team Delta have equalized it 52-52.
Yeah, I mean, pops and bangs everywhere. We're gonna be seeing, Raze using all of her abilities. Can't wait to see what exactly is gonna happen in stage number 4, because that's when the ultimates are gonna come out as well.
Yeah.
Stage number 3 is gonna be all about big guns, and stage number 4 is gonna be the final stage where we are gonna be seeing all the ultimates that are gonna be popping out as well. And already I am seeing one of the ultimate, the Raze ultimate coming out, and Mercy is going to go ahead and get that frag with the Vandal as well. Looking good. Charlie 63 right about now. Delta on 61, making 64 for the side of Charlie. There's a flash. And my goodness, Kritika, even after getting fully flashed, she still managed to connect that.
As a headshot. As a headshot, mind you, that with the Vandal. No joke. But right now, for the side of Team Delta, they do seem to be trailing. And once more, right, this is the first time we are seeing Team Delta be put in a position like this, where they are, to a certain extent, on the back foot. It is still extremely close. I mean, 5 kills is no biggie for someone like Sherlock or someone like Viper, who have had these outbursts of excellent gameplay. The thing is, Team Charlie are not giving any avenues, not giving any opportunities to their opposition in order to do such a thing. The lead gets extended even further. Team Charlie are maintaining 10 to 11 points time and time again. They're not letting the gap close down like it was before. It extends even further. Team Delta need to put, the pedal to the metal right now. They go for a couple of kills. There goes Mr. Bablu. There goes Sherlock. Viper also pitches in. But is it enough? Their opposition, they're on 85 and only 15 away.
Yeah, Team Charlie, I think, is going to walk away with this one, because they're looking really, really promising.
Ooh.
Things are looking really good for them. Their aim is on point. Team Delta, on the other hand, they're struggling quite a bit in terms of, connecting dots. Scout is definitely going to get that kill as well. Mamba is going to get another one. Kritika comes back with a response. One more kill, and Team Charlie is going to be their 90s, and there you go. UFO is going to be the one to put them on their 90. 93 right about now, make it 94, and 95 coming up really, really soon, and 80 for the side of Team Delta, 81. So very close, 95 there for the side of Charlie. Final 5 left out for the side of Team Charlie. I think so. Team Charlie is going to go ahead and get this. 97, 98.
Ooh.
Looking for the final 2, 99. And I think so that this is pretty much the end. There you go. Kritika is going to be the one to put the final nail in the coffin. And that is going to be Charlie to go ahead and win it out against that Team Delta.
Alright, let's go quickly for a break, and then we shall be back and analyze this match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lenovo and Intel presents S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, connectivity partner Act FiberNet, sponsored by YouTube. I'm your host, Sassing47, with me on the desk is CCV.
Yeah.
And we just now witnessed Team Delta versus Charlie, where Charlie were the one to go ahead and take that victory, 100 to 84. Quite a game from the side of Team Charlie. But I wouldn't take anything away from the side of Delta. They tried.
True.
They tried. Not gonna lie, they tried a lot. But man, Charlie, they were on a roll.
That's the thing now. Team Delta, their opening two matches, bang on, victory after victory. Their final match, this would have been them securing, confirming a spot without any doubt, in a spot in the grand finals. In comes Team Charlie, who lost their first matchup, but after that, they defeated Team Alpha. After that, they just defeated Team Delta. So, guess which two teams are now sitting on two victories and a single loss? It's the two teams in front of us, and then we may be seeing a third contender jump in as well. And I'd like to remind everyone, if that happens, if Alpha versus Bravo, the team who won initially, I think that was Team Alpha, if they manage to secure this victory, what will happen is we will look at the scores of every team, and the team with the highest kill difference, that's 100 to 84 is plus 16 kill difference, the team with the highest kill difference, the two teams shall be facing off in the best of three grand finals. But for now, without any further delays, Assassin, let's bring on forward the final group stage match.
That's right. I mean, we are going to be jumping in towards Alpha versus Bravo, but
Yeah.
before that, we're going to again take a quick, short little break. We're going to be right back because the creators are getting ready, and I feel like you guys should get ready as well with your popcorns because it is going to be one hell of a performance from both of them. So, yeah, stay back. We're going to be right back.
Welcome back everyone to Lenovo and Intel present S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, connectivity partner at Fibernet and sponsored by YouTube. I am the real CCV, joined alongside Assassin47. Today is day number 3 of the online kickoff phase of the S8UL Gaming Festival. Today, earlier Assassin, we had an amazing discussion and an amazing talk show with Goldie Bhai from S8UL. Uske baad se we've been having this Valorant team deathmatch round robin tournament. We are in the final match of the group stage. Two teams that are not on our screens right now. That's going to be Team Bravo. Sorry, not Team Bravo. Team Charlie and Team Delta. They have been doing a lot, But now it's going to be the final matchup, and it is do or die for both of these rosters.
The agent select screen is right in front of your eyes, and yeah, agents look pretty good. It's gonna be the yeah, it's gonna be a similar one because
Yep.
you're gonna be seeing like three
Okay.
duelist. Oh wow, okay, KO as well by Scout.
That too. Interesting.
Scout has been picking interesting agents, by the way.
True. True. True.
Like I'm not really sure. I think he wants to like have the traditional flash mechanic or something like that. Like with
Could
KO,
be.
you kind of have that traditional tactical
Yeah.
flash ability where you can just throw the flash
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I think Scout is like being an OG, he
Or
likes to go with the KO.
maybe he's preparing for the LAN event where he might be, either in the streamer booth or somewhere. He may be playing Valorant. So maybe he's just preparing for that. If any other streamer faces off against him in a 1v1, or if there are fans watching him live, a lot can happen. So I don't know. I think he's just expanding his arsenal. Just looking forward to exploring as many players sorry, agents as possible. Even yesterday, we saw this from Scout. He picked in FIFA. He picked Paris Saint Germain. He picked Real Madrid. I think for a bit he even played Manchester City, an English team. So he tried his hand in everything. That's the same he's doing in Valorant. No one can blame him, and no one can put that up against him because his team has been doing relatively well. It's just that this match is a do or die, and we start things off in a very fiery manner.
Yep, both sides starting things off in a any neutral manner. Could be seeing 63 right about now. Oh wow, Bravo just immediately went ahead and took that one out. Could be seeing Mafia get a frag as well on towards Scout. Scout's gonna get absolutely obliterated. There comes Akshu alongside Mafia. Oh, Mafia has been fragging a lot. I've been seeing
Yeah.
the name Mafia on the kill feed
That was
quite a
killjoy.
lot. Yeah. So Mafia has been doing really good. Mafia, I think so. The previous game as well, he had quite a lot of kills.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like Mafia overall is having a really good day, even though his streams say otherwise.
I think everyone has been enjoying themselves, but we have reached this point in the matchup where the competitiveness and again the fierceness, as I've been mentioning a couple of times, of all of these streamers, all of these content creators, has reached its brink. And they're just trying their best to essentially qualify for the best of three. Because again, even if it's for bragging rights, who wouldn't like to mention or who wouldn't like to brag about the fact that yeah, I won against all of my colleagues, I won against all my friends in the Valorant TDM. My roster was the best one without a doubt in anyone's mind. So right now as well, it's the battle for the best. Team Bravo, they are currently getting the best of their opposition. 26-22 they lead. Alpha, they have been backed off. That's the thing, they've had to, give up some territory. There was a breach in their own territory, but Bings has soon outnumbered his opposition, gets a 2k, gets a 3k with a stinger, and this is looking bad. Team Bravo, if they want to keep their hopes alive, at least for now.
Yep, 30-27, Team Bravo. I feel like there is going to be a bit of a challenge for the side of Team Bravo to maintain this lead. Man, Alpha, they have been coming back and they've been coming back strong.
Mm-hmm.
With all of these kills popping left, right, and center, I feel like Team Bravo, they need to come out with some sort of a strategy in order to keep, sort of adding on to the kill counter, to keep providing again and again and again. And I feel like, once we are going to be in towards the final stage where the ultimate's going to come out, we're going to be seeing the KO, that is Scout, really popping off because, you become sort of like a Terminator with ultimate HP.
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like unstoppable. You just keep spraying and praying, and nobody can take you down unless and until, he's going to go ahead and take a lot of headshots onto you to actually, sort of pin you down.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, right, it's becoming really difficult for Bravo to sort of keep that lead. It's currently 44-42 in the favor of Bravo. Make it 45 right about now. But Alpha at the same time is putting up numbers after numbers, 46-44. And it's just going to be very, very close because all of these creators, they're all sort of in the same skill level.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you average out the kills everyone's getting, there'll be very few deviations because there's so many factors to consider. But the most important is their skill level is pretty much the same. You are going to have outliers, you are going to have outperformers, you may have even some underperformers, but in a system such as Team Deathmatch, वही बात है कि it doesn't matter if someone's underperforming, you can make up for the kill count so rapidly, इतनी तेजी से वो kill counter वापस आपके favor में आता है. It's irrelevant, at least in my opinion. Look at that, 3 kills. Millie, Zeref, Scout. Team Bravo extend their lead even further. Zeref and Millie extend, well, their own kill counter. They are just, going for the best
There you go.
scenario. Scout has been downed and he will be eliminated. 2 HP for Mafia, but he is also disoriented and he will be shot down through the wall. So there is still a lot happening. Sid, he's got the sniper right here. Call him Sid Sniper. But
Oh, by the way, he was playing Chamber, right? He
yeah,
was playing Chamber
yeah,
and the operator.
yes.
Sid recently got a Chamber tattoo.
Wow.
So, yeah, if you guys don't know, Sid Joshi recently got the Chamber tattoo along with the operator
Mm-hmm.
on his arm. So, it's really interesting to see that, sort of come out into the gameplay as well. He's actually playing Chamber.
And that's true. Again, you draw inspirations from real life or from personalities, in this case virtual, that you really admire. And Chamber definitely is a very handsome man to look at, and very lethal one as well. I mean, I wouldn't want to face off against him in any manner, shall I say. But at this point, yeah, team. I mean, we have reached the late stages, right, Assassin? Team Bravo 83 points, Alpha trailing right now. They've got their backs against the wall. There's not much they can do in order to save themselves. They just need to go all out. Ankita is out in the open. She's got a resurrection as well. She may employ it. Oh, I mean, it may not be necessary because you spawn so rapidly and so quickly. But it's more about keeping your priorities focused on the kills, not the resurrections. And that is where Team Bravo are excelling. It's getting closer. Mafia holds the angle, flashes, spots, flashes again, sadly dies, and that allows Bravo to reach 90.
That's right, 90 to 85 right about now, ladies and gentlemen. We are approaching the final stages of this particular matchup. I feel like Team Bravo are going to walk away with the victory because Alpha still have a long way to go. But let's not give it away for the side of Alpha because they are making that comeback. 88 right about now. Bravo is not moving an inch. He's still sort of stuck right there at 92. They have to quickly go ahead and churn out that 95 number. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. There you go. Alpha's going to be picking up 92.
He hears. He goes. He's got to go around the corner. That's it. That's more
This is a
time
bad move.
being given to Team Alpha. They actually take the lead. Regulatos may just be a little too slow. No, he finds one. Can he get more? He's the perfect distraction. He's the raise that matters because now Putnam Head immediately puts his team in the front. 96 to 98. Team Bravo trying their best. You call Scout the Terminator. He
There you go.
needs to be whoever his team need him be to. But meanwhile, Team Bravo are going to be the victorious team. We'll be taking a very, very quick break. Don't go anywhere because we'll be back with the results of this entire round robin and then the grand finals.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lenovo and Intel presents S8UL Gaming Festival by the Esports Club and S8UL, co-powered by Mogo, sponsored by YouTube with our connectivity partner FiberNet. I'm your Assassin 47 on the desk with me, CCV,
Yeah.
and we are at the moment that you all have been waiting for, the grand finals of the Valorant TDM matchup that is going on right now.
Yes.
And yeah, let's quickly go ahead and take a quick look at the teams that are going to be participating for the grand finals. That's
Ooh.
right. Team Alpha and Team Charlie, they've made their way in towards the grand finals. Once again, just to remind you guys, it's going to be a best of 3 matchup. So CCV, Team Alpha and Team Charlie, man.
I'm watching individual rivalries. Talk about Binks and Euphoria. Talk about, Kritika up against Akshu, their performances and things like that. So, without any further ado, map number 1 is going to be Piazza. Let's go into the agent selection screen. And seems like Team Alpha, they don't want to change a lot. Beg for Mercy has gone on the Cypher. I would honestly, except for his Cypher Spy Cam, because that's a very slow utility, his tripwires and his cyber cages are going to be really beneficial, especially his tripwires, because keep in mind, Assassin, TDM is just hold W key, rush forward, and then you see who you encounter, then you kill the person in front of you. You don't really take time to think, okay, here may be a trap, there may be a cam. You really don't think things like that. So Cypher, yeah, Cypher can be useful.
I mean, it can be useful, but at the same time, it's just going to be like, it's going to be funny.
Yeah,
Because
fair,
if you're
fair,
on your cams all the time,
I don't think Big for Mercy will do that, but
yeah,
let's see.
it's going to be very interesting. At the same time, you're just going to get so much information.
Yeah.
You can just set up all the traps and stuff, and everyone's just going to get stuck in that. And while they're trying to destroy that, they're just going to get shot at. So it's going to be very, very interesting. By the way, like I mean, I can't even imagine Cypher being played in a TDM matchup, but like, it's you never know. You might just invent something interesting, man.
Yeah, I think Beg for Mercy will be living up to his name. Either his opponents will be begging for mercy, or either Cypher will fail and he himself will be begging for the mercy of the opposition. However, we won't be begging, we won't be waiting, we shall be watching and enjoying the grand finals. That is Team Alpha versus Team Charlie. 0-0 currently. Who be it better than Binks to start things off, getting rid of Mamba. Good start from Team Alpha, but again, stage 1, there are a lot of variables to consider, particularly the fact that it's just pistols. Pistols are a lot weaker, pistols are a lot unreliable, a lot less accurate than rifles and ultimates and whatnot. So for now, it's just going to be, rush. That's pretty much it. Like I said, hold W, get into the face of your opposition. Doesn't matter if you have Sheriff, Frenzy, Ghost, anything. You just need to rush and get kills, bamboozle your opposition, then move on forward once you get the Stingers and the Spectres.
Yeah, Team Charlie. Oh, what about now? We're gonna be wow. A lot of stealth moves being played right about now. Kritika and Mamba, they're gonna go very sneaky peeky like. They're gonna quickly go ahead behind Team Alpha and take them down as well. Sid, on the other hand, get himself a couple of kills with that. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. You're gonna try and set up your traps. You're gonna try and set up your cams. You're gonna get taken down.
Fair enough. I mean, he was looking for an opportunity. That is a very traversed entrance. Everyone passes through it. Your teammates, your opposition, pretty much all of humanity if they're playing TDM. So I understood the logic behind Beg for Mercy, but yeah, pistol isn't the time for these traps. Okay, pistol is... I've used this term thrice, but I shall say it again. Rush, rush, rush. Go forward, get kills. Go forward, get kills. Doesn't matter. You can have... you can have the mentality of any bronze or any silver Mumbai server player. Not that I would know that.
Okay.
I've just noticed when I watch other people. I'm of course in what do you have about gold? I never went. I went. Right. Jokes apart, yeah, this match is definitely close, much like the previous instances we've seen.
I mean, you're hard stuck. You're hard stuck, CCV. You have to start playing with the likes of an immortal player. So not called Assassin 47, I don't know, but I've heard about him a lot from the community. But yeah. Things aside, like you were a professional Spike Rush player, man. What happened? What happened?
I don't want to make this my personal journal, but like exams and all. Regardless of that, I'll have the full LAN event to talk about my life. But right now, we've got Team Alpha up against Team Charlie. Let's get back to the game because, as a matter of fact, with how close things started off, going into stage number 3 almost instantly, Team Charlie have fortified a lead, and this scares me because we have seen instances of comebacks, particularly by Team Charlie, if they have the lead themselves. Yeah, they're not giving it up. Look at the kills back and forth in the free cam as well. Finally some retaliation from Sid, Winks and Kritika. But yeah, Team Charlie are holding their ground. This cyber cage now works in the favor of Beg for Mercy. It prevents the opponents from pushing in. UFO scores. Rebel is on an ace as the Reina, and he has the assist from both Jet and Cyber. Spectre is doing an excellent job. UFO holds the angle, goes for the boombot, still alive. Now he's not, and everyone is giving it their level best. Who's supposed to reach 15? It's probably Team Charlie without a doubt. Team Alpha still struggling to cope up.
Team Alpha, really, as you mentioned, is really struggling. But at the same time, I feel like Charlie can easily just go ahead and grab that first
6 kills.
map.
Cypher.
Yeah, since this is the best of three, I think that Alpha don't really have to sweat much, but they really have to take care of the fact that Charlie, they're just making it look like a piece of cake.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose this map, of course, all is not ended, but this can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. In this case, from the side of Team Alpha, if they lose out, they can encounter a number of issues. Frustration. They can be tired if they've been constantly going through these hyper-paced matchups. I know all of the streamers currently are streaming on their personal channels as well, so I haven't heard their audios, I haven't heard their comms, but I'm sure a lot of them will, not rage, but they'll definitely be excited. I think that's the adjective I want to use. They'll really be excited about such an intense firefight. So the emotions can definitely get the best of you. In this case, you need to be calm if you have the operator in hand, and Rebel just does that. He's the Reina, yet with the operator, he gets the first. Now he's shut down. Close quarter combat really works, and the Phantom works really well in the hands of UFO. That's a 5k right there. He still maintains position. He's got the showstopper. Speak of the devil. He bounces up. That's a single, but it's enough, allowing his team to extend the lead.
72 right about now. Charlie, they're looking comfortable, but Alpha, not very far as well.
Yeah.
It's like 15 now, I guess. 15 or 13 points
Yeah,
behind,
yeah.
but you get the gist. Charlie, I feel like they can easily hit their 80s, their 90s. They don't really seem to have a problem with moments like this, like what just Mamba showcased to us.
Yeah.
Things are looking really good.
That they are, now we're going into the final stage. Phantoms, Odins, Operators, Vandals. This will be, the commonality. So guns will be given the priority, and of course the utility is there. If you can get hands on your ultimates. We saw UFO get one with the showstopper. Beg for Mercy seems to have completely gotten rid of this cyber aesthetic. Instead, he's going for the cyberpunk aesthetic, as he's just completely ravaging the opposition. He's gotten a 3k earlier. He had 6 kills. Back for Mercy, yeah, he just doesn't care. He's like, this is TDM. मैं TDM की तरह खेलूंगा. Just going to, make a fool out of my opposition. And that he surely is trying to do. 4 kills. Team Charlie on 89. Team
90.
Alpha on 70. They trail by 20. This is the biggest difference we have seen in a while.
That's right. I mean, I feel like Team Charlie, they are the clear winners for map number 1. Piazza looks really good for the side of Charlie, but I feel like the next one is going to be Kasbah. So that is going to be something that I'm looking forward to as well, because I'm pretty sure that, Charlie are going to feel it on the map of Kasbah as well.
Absolutely.
Their momentum looks really good. And there you go, 97, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more, and Team Charlie are going to be your winners for map number 1. 99. And there you go. Anytime now, there you go. UFO is going to be the one to finish things off. 174, Team Charlie.
That's it. It's going to be a decisive game, pretty decisive. I think this is the largest score difference. And honestly, this is a reverse matchup. We started off the group stage, we started off the round robin with 96 to 100, 98 to 100, 98 to 100. And now that we're going into the grand finals, we are seeing that, 70s and all. This is a cry for help for the side of Team Alpha. They really need to make sure that they take a small little break. I mean, of course, they don't have a lot of time. This is back to back. Let's have a look at the scorecard. In the meanwhile, these content creators take a rest.
That's right. That's right.
Alright, so apologies for that. We had a bit of a technical issue. But yeah, in the meanwhile, Team Charlie at this moment, a huge advantage for their side, I have to say. Team Alpha on the other hand, yeah, like I had said, they are definitely struggling. It's like I said, it's not a cry for help. I'm sorry, I'm being a little too harsh on them, but it's definitely concerning in the sense that if they keep this up for the next match, right, things can go south. I mean, next matchup, they've anyways got their backs against the wall. I mean, I'm talking about the start of the match. So very, very soon, I think very, very soon we shall be starting off with map number two. And Team Charlie, they'll be the confident Charlie. Meanwhile, Team Alpha will be, I think, anxious Annies.
That's right. I mean, really looking forward to see what exactly is going to happen on map number two. We're going to be jumping straight into the map as well. Casbah, apologies, a little bit of a cough right there, but yeah, it's just these incredible gameplay coming out from all of these creators,
Right,
right?
right, right.
They're just making us, you know. I don't even have the words for it.
I think excited and also
Excited, yeah.
for me personally, it's anticipatory for what's going to happen on LAN. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we've seen the agent selection screen a million times. There's no point talking about it. We'll of course mention the agents in the middle of the game. There's a lot of time. Right now, of much more importance than just the grand finals is the fact that you guys need to go and get some tickets for the S8UL Gaming Festival taking place on the 29th and the 30th of July in Manpho Convention Center, Bangalore. अगर आप पूछ रहे हो टिकट्स कहाँ से मिलेंगी, of course you can check out our description. The initial batch of tickets that we had sold out. आपने अपने favorite content creators की streams देखी होंगी, उनकी social media पे follow किया होगा, और if you follow the esports club, you must have seen कि tickets हमारी पहले वाली sold out हो गई. You guys know need not worry about that. Why? क्योंकि हर दिन आज कल परसों I think the next 3-4 days we shall be going live with 1,000 tickets every single day. Don't you worry. Of day one and day two of the event, tomorrow you also have the final day of the online phase where your favorite content creators will be playing Pokemon Unite. So इसलिए I highly request and I highly urge all of you keep following S8UL on social media and the esports club and keep watching the stream because this is map number 2 of the grand finals.
That's right. Map number 2, which might be the final map as well for the side of Team Charlie, because they might just go ahead and snatch the victory. Who knows?
could.
It's a best of 3, by the way. So whoever wins 2 points or 2 maps is going to be the winner. As you guys know, if you guys don't know, there's that. But yeah, 7-3. Team Alpha, they've got a good start. I feel like if Team Alpha can just go on with this momentum, they might be able to snatch away map number 2 and force us all to sort of go ahead and witness what's going to happen on map number 3. But for now, though, things are sort of turning around. Team Charlie are making that comeback as well. They are just, oh, there you go. It's going to be an even Stevens 10-10 right about now. I was going to say that they are, sort of leading them with 2 points, but that's no longer going to be the case. It's going to be 11-11, going to be very, very close. But apart from talking about the kills and sort of the score as well, I'm really, really fascinated to see, each and every creator with their aims at the top of their game.
Yeah, the crosshair placement is well, right. I think Assassin, this is a point you had mentioned earlier, was the fact that they have been grinding. And I now am taking this more seriously than ever. The fact that, I mean, of course, they play for enjoyment, they play for all of you watching as well, and to make sure you guys have a good time whenever you tune into their streams, no matter who the streamer may be. But of course, they have been getting a lot of practice, and this is, yeah, they surely have gotten a lot of experience. I'd like to see longer formats of Valorant being explored as well. I would definitely like to see Spike Rush. I would like to see Spike Rush any day of the week. I'd like to play Spike. Sorry, wrong script. But alright, jokes aside, yeah, Assassin, I have to agree with you. These guys, they've been trying their best. Look at Kritika. She's a sage. She's a sentinel. Yet, in no way, shape, or form has she chosen a sentinel, particularly because she is not a good duelist. Her killing capabilities are next to none. She's got a stinger in hand. She's killing opponents at the mid range with a stinger, mind you, and still landing those shots. I mean, exceptional stuff. And of course, even the players on the side of Team Alpha are keeping things very close and very heated.
Things are definitely close. And as you mentioned, Kritika, she's doing a really, really good job right about now, maintaining that kill streak. And I feel like that kill streak is going to keep on going because Stinger is something that we are all very, very... Oh, sorry, Spectre.
Yeah.
Spectre is something that we are all very, very,
In love with.
in love with. And
Yeah.
the same goes with the Stinger as well. Stinger is something that was recently nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very overpowered. Like,
Yeah, just like the Bucky.
yeah, it was very overpowered. Like, there was no amount of fix that could have, sort of helped that particular gun. But Riot somehow went ahead and nerfed it in a way where, now it's still a very powerful, by the way, mind you, it's still very powerful, but the range has been sort of
Yeah,
dealt with.
it's more apt for its price. I think
True.
that's the most. I think that's why Riot as well took that decision, right? So, keeping all of that in
I
mind.
really like this tactic, by the way. Like that wall, that
Uh-huh, the
mid
Sage
wall.
Wall. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's really helping. It's really sort of forcing the entirety of the attackers to take a different route to
Mm-hmm.
make their way towards mid. And that particular route, there's only one other route, and that route is filled with the defenders and their majestic guns.
Of course, and still everyone is putting in the effort as well, right? Both the sages, Ankita and Kritika, they are on the kill feed time and time again. Speaking of the sages, here's Kritika again. But yeah, I think the duelists as well. This is the fascinating thing about team deathmatch, and it's actually a point I would like to forfeit. I early on I said that yeah, team deathmatch, especially in the late stages, it's more about the guns. Even in the early stages, it's more about the pistols. Utility isn't given much thought of, and utility isn't thought much about because it's so fast paced. I would like to take that statement back because we have been seeing some immense usage and really thoughtful,
There's the flash.
yeah, thoughtful usage of utility. Again, look at UFO right here, flashed himself, and once again he'll be looking for some avenues to kill down players. And that's it. He finds someone, just completely off guard.
Nice. I mean, Juko's really putting in the work with that breach. It's the first time that we are seeing him on an agent, not the duelist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be on the breach. So with the breach, you can really use his initiating abilities, sort of set himself up for frags. He's going to take down a lot of players with those flashes. Going to be seeing the stunts coming in as well from the breach. At the same time, I am very, I'm very intrigued as to why a deadlock was not picked up. Deadlock is the latest addition
Right,
to
right,
Valorant, and I was very surprised to see the agent selection and none of the players picking up Deadlock.
Uh, I think variability and just they don't want to take a chance just yet.
Yeah,
Maybe during the S8UL Gaming Festival, we'll see a lot of Deadlock being played by the content creators, or maybe in the community tournaments as well. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. You, yes, you hearing and watching the stream right now, you and your friends can come to the S8UL Gaming Festival 29th and 30th. Register up for the community tournaments we'll be holding for the public with immense prize pools for Valorant, for FIFA, for multitudes of events. So please, I would highly encourage to show off your gaming skills as well and not just enjoy the event. There's going to be some competitiveness for you guys and of course money and prizes to be won. Alongside money, of course, you'll be seeing a lot of goodies from our lovely sponsors and from the organizations themselves. So that has to be the promotion, the very needed and necessary promotion about the community Valorant tournaments that will be taking place. Now, now let's get back to the game as Team Charlie are looking to finish this off 87 to 85.
Team Charlie once again going ahead and snatching away that lead, 88 right about now, and I feel like they're going to be in their 90s really soon. I think we can pretty much go ahead and sort of crown our champions. But
Maybe,
I
maybe.
think again I am gonna speak too soon. Maybe Team Alpha is gonna go ahead and make that comeback, but no. Charlie 93,
Enjoy
94.
lockdown.
Really soon the lockdown is gonna come out. I think the entirety of Team Alpha is gonna go ahead and get logged, get detained inside of that. But I think they're just running away. I think Team Charlie is just buying time. 94 to 88. How many players got detained?
0.
No one.
Yep. Yet again.
Oh, they're in the 90s.
The rolling thunder from UFO. First one ultimate, now the second, but UFO himself has been concussed. He looks for a shot. Beautiful refraction onto Binks. 97 for Team Charlie, 93 for Team Alpha. Kritika goes for the Sage Wall, prevents the
94.
opposition. But Sid,
98.
what a beautiful shot. 99
And there you go.
Team Charlie are victorious and they shall be winning the Valorant Creators Cup tournament.
That's right. It's going to be Team Charlie who's going to go ahead and take that victory. They are going to be your champions, ladies and gentlemen, for this particular Valorant TDM tournament for the online phase.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. I mean, every single player from the side of Team Charlie put up an incredible
Hmm.
gameplay. And I can safely say that every single creator, they're looking really really good for the LAN event.
Yeah.
I mean, their aims are so much better.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I have to say, I have to agree with that. Yeah, everyone's ready for it as well, right? No matter in what format they'll be playing, no matter what kind of tournament or what kind of setting they'll be playing in during the S8UL Gaming Festival, they are ready, they are prepared, and that's what matters. And of course, all of them are prepared to meet you guys as well. We have seen our interviews, our talk shows with Thug Bhai, Mortal Bhai, and Goldie Bhai as well today from S8UL, talking and hyping up the very necessary and the very needed to be hyped up event that's going to be the S8UL Gaming Festival. Right now, during its online phase, yeah, this concludes day number 3, Assassin. Crazy stuff we've been seeing. We had a laugh with Fall Guys. We saw that glimpse of competitiveness in FIFA, and Valorant was just all out brawl.
Absolutely. I mean, Valorant was very, very exciting and
Yeah,
entertaining, but at the same time, we're going to be having something even more fun, or should I say, a mix of both day number 2 and day number 3. It's going to be Pokemon Unite with your favorite SHUL creators. So
yeah,
Pokemon Unite is going to be something that we are all looking forward to. Tomorrow, of course, we're not going to be having any talk shows.
yeah.
But yeah, Pokemon Unite is going to be something that is going to be very, very interesting. So we are all looking forward to it because I've hardly seen all of these creators play Pokemon Unite. So it's going to be interesting to see what exactly they are going to come prepared, or is it going to be some ace up their sleeves? Who knows? Everything is going to be uncovered tomorrow, so don't forget to tune in. Also, go ahead and follow everyone on their socials, all the SHL creators, of course, as well as the esports club, SHL Esports. If you haven't gone ahead and sort of followed them, because on the socials are going to be all the schedules and
Right.
everything related to SHL Gaming Festival coming out. So, especially, you have to go ahead and follow the esports club socials as well, because
Mm-hmm.
that is where all the details are going to be coming out as well. But with that, CCV, we sort of conclude day number 3.
Yeah.
It was a fun-filled Sunday. Really looking forward to see what exactly is going to happen tomorrow. But until then, is any closing thoughts, CCV?
I'm just looking forward to the LAN event that we shall be happening. Tickets are in the description. They'll be on our social media. Get them before we sell out again. But till then, thank you so much for watching today's broadcast. It has been amazing, entertaining you guys. We shall see you tomorrow. Till then, take care and bye bye.